Hey, what's going on, guys? It's yours from Those Starting to Toast here, coming alive. This is episode 6 of Chess Road to 2000 ELO. We actually have a guest appearance today, ZBUCKNER. He's going to be my assistant in the games that we play today.
Yeah, what's up?
Buck, thanks for joining me.
You're welcome.
And we're so excited to be able to give our dedicated fan base a look into the life between Toast and Buck. So let's hop right into it. Yesterday was not a great day. I won a few games but lost most of them. Again, you guys saw that very disappointing finish towards the end. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. So our opponent's going to do, this is called the King's Indian Defense.
Okay.
It's where he basically just tries to castle as soon as possible, Vienketo his bishop.
Yeah.
It's a pretty solid opening. There's, looks like he's not going to castle, actually. There we go.
There we go.
So, it's a pretty solid defense, but I'm just going to be doing my opening like usual.
You just like developing, right?
Yeah, I just try to develop as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Get all my pieces out there.
Mm-hmm.
I know that recently... Try to get the mic closer. I know that recently I've been struggling with time, so that's definitely something that I need to work on. Here. That one would be super good. So let's go and bring my bishop out. So, but the problem with time is it's difficult to decide which moves you should calculate and which ones you should just do off of instinct, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't want to blunder, so I want to make all my checks and make sure that he's not going to be killing me in a big way. So that's why I try to calculate stuff, but it takes up so much time that it seems like my opponent's always ahead of me.
I have noticed that they're usually much quicker than you, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're not making YouTube videos, most likely.
Yeah, so that might be part of it. Here, I usually use this to get my mic up, so make sure that the viewers can hear me.
Yep.
All right, there we go. So now I have pretty good control of the center here. Unfortunately, he did back up his bishop. Whenever somebody Vienketos their bishop like this, so that means you move your bishop from like F8 to G7. Basically you move it here so that way you create a more strong defense for your king. This bishop, you really want to get rid of it if you can, which is why I moved my knight here, is because I was trying to attack the bishop and do a trade. But he went ahead and moved back. And let's go ahead and prepare. Let's do the same thing. Let's do a little bit of King's Indian defense here. And then I'll go ahead and castle. He's starting to move up. Take. Okay, I'm not worried about that guy quite yet. Okay, so he's starting to come in and attack this knight. If he were to take, I would take. That would be double stacking my pawns. Maybe I'll just go ahead and move. Let's see. Should I move my queen here, or should I move my pawn here? Let's go and just move my pawn for now. Okay, he does decide to take. So now this pawn's kind of out in the open, so I gotta be careful about that. He decides to push. Kind of blocking off all the center with these pawns, but if he were to push, then maybe I should go ahead and just go here, because he's not able to move anywhere right now unless he were to take a trade. So let's try to get him out of the way. He might do the trade, in which case I would actually probably take with my queen, make her a little more aggressive, connect my rooks. What do you think, Buck?
No, that's good. I wouldn't have seen that. I noticed that you connect your rooks a lot, and it's really helpful.
Yeah, it's really big for the end game because in the end game, a lot of the time it'll just be your queen and your rooks.
Yeah.
And as long as your rooks are connected, the queen can't take, or else she'd be killing one of your rooks and you'd be taking their queen. So it's just not worth it. So it looks like they're planning for a push of the pawn here. Take. So that wouldn't work too well for them. Let's start planning a little bit more of an attack. Maybe I can move a rook here. Ooh, I kind of want to attack this pawn, though. But this pawn is blocking at the moment. So maybe go here, take, take, take. This pawn would still be in the way. I do want to get this rook in on the action somehow. So let's move them right here. That way if they move the queen away, I can go ahead and take this pawn. If he moves here, I'm not too worried about it. I'll just take with my pawn and then I'm protected. So we'll have to see where he moves his queen. I do think he's going to move it pretty quickly here. Maybe he'll move it over here.
You value your knights over your bishops, yeah?
I personally do. I think that if you have only pawns in the endgame and no rooks, then bishops are more valuable. But throughout any other circumstance, I think that knights are more valuable. But that's just me personally. I do want to get this pawn moving a little bit more, but let's see, if I go here and he takes, then he'll be threatening this guy. So maybe I should just block him off. Let's do that. Let's just block him off from moving any further. That way we can further trap his rook. Okay, his rook's starting to come out, maybe threatening this guy pretty soon. Can't go there.
You move him to the right one and stop that, maybe? The rook to the right?
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I might have to do. Or move him up. Yeah, he's probably planning on going right here. Everything's just so blocked in because of these three pawns, but I want to attack this guy, though, so I wonder if there's a better way. Maybe move my queen back? I don't really want to do that, though. See, if I go here and he takes, then he'll just be taking a pawn. Yeah, let's just move back for now.
The queen is like kind of useless right now.
Yeah. So the good news is, now I think I can push. If he takes, then I take, and I have a lot more room to move my rook. If I'm able to take this pawn, then hopefully this queen will be able to take this rook. That would be awesome. So let's go ahead and try that. Let's push that. See if he takes, then I'll take, and I'll be threatening this pawn. And I'll be threatening his rook. So that'll be a pretty good position. It says this guy's 1500, but if they have a question mark like this, it means that they have a brand new account. So he's only played 2 games. Yeah. So he probably plays in person a lot, and he just decided to make an online account because he's doing pretty well so far. Okay, so he's starting to push. So take, 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 take. So he's planning on taking out my queen. So if I were to move here, he would take, and then I could take this way. So let's go ahead and block that off. Don't want him to get too close to my queen.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's okay. So this fortress is just so well made that I'm not worried about it if I move my queen away. Just deciding where to move it to. Could go here, but then he'd probably just start pushing his pawns. So I'm thinking here, but then I couldn't take this. So I do have to figure out where I want this guy. Yeah, I might have to move him back here, but then he's like blocked in again. There's no really good places to put him. So,
maybe that too.
I mean, this is just such a tight spot is the problem. Could go here if he pushed. Then I basically just have to move back anyway. So let's just save a tempo. Move back. And then start focusing on taking out these guys again. I will have to reposition my queen. Maybe here? Maybe start fighting for the center again. We'll see. It's crazy how much slower I go than other people, but
yeah.
I mean, in the end, a win is a win. You could take 10 minutes if you want. As long as I win the game, that's what's most important. It's just when I start getting down to 2 minutes, 1 minute, then
the time runs out?
Then you lose.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he decides to take... I could take him here and threaten this guy at the same time. Or I could go for a queen trade. I don't really want to go for the queen trade at this moment, so I'm going to take... He might take here.
He's gonna take your pawn, to be honest.
Yeah, he might take my pawn here, but then...
That one. Because then you can't attack him, or else the queen will...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so he might go ahead and take this pawn. So he'd be blocking himself off a little bit, but he is getting pretty close to making a queen, so I'll have to keep this pawn in check. But if he takes this pawn, then I'll go ahead and take this pawn.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I thought she was asleep.
I thought that was... It sounds like it's on the other side of our wall right here. Is that not yours?
I think the baby monitor's in the corner.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably why. That's probably why she sounds so close. Yeah, let me just turn off that baby monitor really quick. Buck, you
No, I'll take over. Yeah. So the queen takes your like I suspected. Queen takes your pawn.
Okay.
So
he's threatening a trade.
Yeah, he's threatening a trade. Do you want to take it?
I was expecting him to take with his pawn, but he's threatening a queen trade instead. So that's a little bit more complicated, because if I were to go here and he took, then he'd be getting pretty close to a queen.
It's true.
I don't want to move this guy then, because then if he were to take, I could take him, but my rooks would be completely separated. It's a tough decision.
Yeah.
What would the computer do? What would Soul do is the question, ladies and gentlemen.
Soul do?
Yeah.
I don't think Soul would panic. I think he'd do something like that, yeah.
Well, if I did this, then he would just take.
Oh, true.
So, I really don't want to bite is the problem. So maybe I should just take his pawn. Let's take his pawn. If he decides to take, then at least his pawn will be back here. Because the problem with trading is he gets his pawn right here.
Yeah.
As long as his pawn is in the E file, I'm able to take him out. So if there's a pawn with no obstructions, we call that a pass pawn, meaning it's a pawn with a easy potential to become a queen.
That was a weird move.
Yeah, so maybe...
What's he afraid of?
I'm not sure. Yeah, not sure why he decided to do that. I'm actually... Maybe I can start planning some sort of attack. Maybe if I go here, he takes, I take. This guy's protected, but he has two attackers, though. But I also have an attacker here.
If you bring this guy down here, they're both protected.
Right here?
Yeah.
That's true. I would be protecting him here. So he would probably either trade or he would have to move away.
Back off, yeah.
And then maybe that would give me a little bit more of a better position on the board.
Force him to make a move.
Yeah, let's force him. Let's make sure that his queen isn't going to do something dangerous on us. So we'll force him to make a move.
I think he's going to back off.
Yeah, he very well might.
You guys are tied right now, right? According to pieces.
Yeah. I would say that my position is slightly better just because this rook has a lot of room. I have two pawns way over here. Meanwhile, all of his pieces are kind of cluttered together.
Yeah.
Like right now, this guy's, almost useless. This guy's just staring at pieces that he would die from. And these two pawns don't have much room. So I would say my position is slightly better right now. We are equal in pieces. So again, I want to avoid a trade if possible. Although now, if I were to make the trade, he'd move his pawn here and I could just take the pawn. Okay, so he decides to just back up a little bit. What if we started to threaten...
Yeah, I was thinking that
make
too.
a queen somehow. The problem with that is he currently has two rooks. Yeah, I would have to protect this pawn from two rooks, and that would be a little difficult. Okay, I can't move this pawn up because he's watching my king. If I were to take here, he would just take... Okay, I'm taking too much time. I hate to say it, but I think I just have to go for the trade. I can't move this guy over here. What if I moved here? Nah.
It's not a trade anymore, though. Oh, yeah, it is. Never mind.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and take the trade. This guy's a passed pawn, so I'm going to move my rook here. This guy would be able to take. That would be a trade, but I have my rook here. And that's kind of a complicated position, but at least I'm threatening this guy, and hopefully I can take one of these 2 pawns. If I'm able to get rid of this rook, then I might be able to double up my rooks and get them right here. Well, no, because he has this pawn covering this spot. Or not his pawn, his bishop. Okay, so he decides to go for it. So if I take, then he takes, and he's protecting with this guy. I could just take here, and then he would move up. Then I would go here, he would move up, then I kill him, then he kills me. So I don't think that works, actually. I don't think I'm able to take this guy. What if I threaten this? He'd probably just move down. Let's do the take. Move my rook here.
Yeah.
Blocking him off.
He'll probably just move forward, though, right?
Yeah, he might just move here. And then,
Down, though,
yeah, I'll have to figure something out. That's, okay, so he's starting to double up on everything.
Now his bishop's watching it, too.
Yeah, so he's got 2 guys watching this piece, is the problem.
You could go threaten him with the bishop.
This guy?
This guy right here.
Yeah, but then he might just move here.
Oh, the truth.
I want to guard this position.
Yeah.
So that way if he moves up, I have enough defenders. Like, it's all focused on this one spot right now.
Yeah.
And honestly, guys, that's what happens when you let a pawn get that close. Like, all of a sudden, the entire game becomes focused on whether that pawn's going to turn into a queen. Because if it does, then, you know, that could very well mean game over.
If he somehow gets his rooks down here, you should start moving up.
You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll move this guy here.
Ooh,
and then move this pawn up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. So now that I've done that, he can't move this guy and put me in check. So he's blocking himself off with a lot of pieces right now.
Yeah.
So I'll go here, and then if he does decide to trade, that would be good for me. He'd be able to move up, but I think I would be okay. I really wish I could go in for an attack right now, but with these guys, I mean, it's all focused on my side right now. I want to turn the tide if possible and make all the battle go on over here, but right now it's all on my side. Maybe I can move this guy up and threaten. So he threatens here. Okay.
Yeah, just move.
Yeah, let's move him up. And then I'll have to find a way to protect my pawn, though. Because he's guarding this, so I guess I could go here and do it that way.
Yeah.
But then that would give up this position, and he would put me in check.
Ooh. He doesn't like that.
No, he doesn't.
Could you move the rook up to that 2 up right there?
2 up?
Yeah.
Right here?
No, right here. Protected by your bishop.
Oh, so if he took,
free
then...
kill anyway, right?
Well, it would be a trade. If I go here, then he would take me, and I would take him.
Oh,
I would be threatening this guy.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if he were to move this pawn, I would be in check. And I would have to move.
Right.
So... I really want to get rid of this bishop. I want to move him.
Sticky.
It is a sticky situation. Situation. Okay, so he just moves.
This is weird.
Yeah, so the problem is I just fell into a trap. Now he's forking both of my pieces. So I'm about to lose a rook. Unless I do something...
Unless you move this guy over. Protect him.
Right here?
No,
or right here?
Yeah.
Well, then he would take, and I would take, and I would still lose a rook. It would be a trade, but I would still be losing a rook.
Your rooks better than your bishops then?
Rooks are worth 5 points. Bishops are worth 3. So they're technically just better.
Okay.
I am running out of time. Maybe if I move here, he takes, I take him. That would be a trade.
Yeah. True. And then you protect your pawn too.
Yeah. It's just I'm so low on time. How does that happen, Buck?
That's because I'm talking in your ear.
No. I enjoy your advice. It's just.
Ooh, that's an interesting move.
It is.
Now you can double stack your rooks if you wanted, though.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of time to think about it. I really want to get rid of that bishop, but he would kill this guy. Let's just threaten another trade. He might come here, but I would take. So if he does the trade, he takes there. Can't take that. We're just so low on time that we just need to make moves. Yeah, he takes there. Let's try to get him out of the way.
You can kill one right there. You can go kill his rook.
I can't.
Oh, no, you can't.
I'm in check, yeah. Let's go here.
He's going to move that now.
Yeah, well, these two are protecting each other. So I can't even take this guy if I wanted to. But yeah, he's going to move this. I can't protect there.
Oh, man.
So I think I'm just going to have to move this guy.
Yeah.
He'll probably move so that I'm in check.
Yep.
So I can't take him.
Now he's going to move his pawn up.
Yeah, he's going to move the pawn.
Oh.
Okay, I think he just blundered that piece.
That seems like a bad...
Which is
move.
good. And maybe if he forgets about this guy, then I can barely save this game. Nope, he didn't forget about him. So I'm a little stuck right there at the moment. Let's save this pawn. How am I going to get to these guys? Because now I can't move. Oh, you know what? Let's go here. Threaten this guy. Yeah, these two guys are trapped. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I could get him in check somehow.
Not really.
No, I can't.
Not
Unless he moves this pawn. Come here.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. Yeah. See, I would never have seen that. I would never have seen that.
Yeah, so now I'm able to take this guy.
Yep.
And now we're tied in equal material. But he has so many pieces coming at me right now.
Again,
yeah, put him in check. I just need to buy time. I hate to say it, but I need to buy time.
Until he moves into a bishop roll.
Let's see. He's threatening here.
He's going to move the pawn up if you do that.
Yeah, I need to move back. Oh, these stinking pawns. What do I do with them?
If you move them here, it protects... He can't move up.
Right here?
No, if you move him back here, the pawns can't move up.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's kind of tough because
this is a tough situation, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is
be a stalemate if he just keeps running. Ooh.
Oh, this isn't going to be a stalemate. Something's about to happen. I take, he takes. I really don't want to do that. I'm not able to move this guy now. That's not the right move. I have to do it.
Should have moved the rook over left.
I have to do it. Dang. Or else he would make a queen.
Well, now you can kill his... Oh, no, you can't. Dang.
Yeah, he's probably just going to take, in which case I'll need to come here.
Yeah.
Or... Oh, no, I can't take that. Okay, let's come here, threaten this guy. He'll probably move his king over.
This is a weird game. Now you can kill him, yeah.
Okay, so he's in check. He has to move. Let's come over here. Try to take these 2 pawns, and then...
check. Nice, nice. Nice.
He'll probably just... He wants to do the trade. That's a draw. Dang it!
Yeah.
I didn't want it to be a draw, though.
What a strange game.
Is that a draw? Uh-oh.
I think so. If you just keep moving back on that spot, yeah, you can't do anything about it.
Uh-oh.
Right?
It's not that simple, Buck. It's not that simple, Buck.
Oh, no.
He's got like a little method that he's doing
Okay,
here.
but if you keep moving into the corner, he can't checkmate you, though, right?
Here?
Yeah. Can he trap you there?
Let's see. If his pawn is here,
Yeah.
and he can't get past me,
Can't come to you.
then he
because you'll
can't.
just
Yeah,
kill
he
him.
can't attack me.
I don't think you can lose here if you just stay in that corner.
Yeah, let's try it. I forget what. I forget what happens in a position like this, but it might be a draw.
There you go.
Okay, now he has to. No, okay, yeah. I'll just keep going back and forth. Nothing more I can do.
Yeah. He can win, I think. Yeah. Dang.
Well, if he goes here, I'll just go here.
Yeah, but then he can move.
He can't come closer.
If he moves to the left, I think it's checkmate. Yeah.
That's a draw.
Oh, it's a draw.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. It's better than a loss, man.
Hey, at least I got +1 point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Play another one. I'll be back.
I'm just going to analyze and I'll be done. That was kind of a long game.
Let's see an analysis then. Yeah, go for it.
All right, so while it computes, first of all, guys, sponsored by Skittles today, Taste the Rainbow. Make sure you go check out their link in the description, skittles.com. Cured one of my buddies' allergens.
It's true.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
So from how I felt like I was doing better than he was for the first half. And then he started doing better than I was because he was able to take a few of my pieces, push that pawn up. And then I was able to just barely save the game. I think I was able to win at the very end, but I messed up and made it a stalemate. So that's my thoughts. Looks like it was pretty tied for the first half. And then he was way in the lead. And then it was a stalemate way back here.
So you were... He must have blundered somewhere then. Like big time.
He did.
It was probably the rook move, right?
Yeah, let's go ahead and look at the game. So we do our opening. He does the King's Indian defense. We do a trade. I try to trade him, but he rejects. He's slightly in the lead during the opening. He decides to do a trade. I do double stack the pawns here, but I was slightly up. Looks like that was a mistake. We do the trade. He really starts pushing down this e-file.
For the next, 20 minutes.
Yeah, with this guy and his pawns, and so that just put a lot of pressure on, I think.
Yeah.
We start doing some dancing. Looks like I was in the lead for a little bit here. I was really in the lead right here.
Wow.
So it looks like I should have taken, which would have been a queen trade.
Huh.
So how does that help me, though?
That's what I'm wondering.
I'm only up by 1. He's obviously going to move this guy. I mean, it's a free pawn, I guess. Maybe that's what it wants me to do. No. Maybe it's because I would have taken more control of the center of the board. I think it's just to get me in a better position. So something like that's a little difficult to see. I don't blame myself too much for that. I decided to go for pawn trades. He rejected. And then he just starts pushing tons and tons of pressure on these 2 files.
It's like 4 blunders in a row.
Yeah. Let's see. During the game, I had 5 blunders, 81% accuracy. Not bad, not horrible, but yeah. So it looks like I should have taken the trade. I decided not to. We just kind of dance back and forth while he gets a better and better position on me is what I think happened. We're tied. He's trying to take my pawns. Yeah, I should have gone here. In which case, I assume he was just gonna, or no, he can't take that. I assume he was just gonna take one of these guys. Let's see what would happen. So it wants me to go up here.
No.
Oh, did I do the wrong one?
Yeah, it's the second to top, I think.
What would just happen? I thought it was telling me to do something else. Okay, regardless, I made the wrong move here. So I should have gone here, protecting both of these pawns and protecting this guy.
Yeah, true.
That one's a little hard to see.
Where's his blunder, though? That's what I'm wondering.
So I blundered here. He was way in the lead at this moment, but he shouldn't have taken this pawn. He should have taken here. So he should have taken the trade, it looks like. So he would take here, I would have take here, and then, oh, he would have taken me back. Duh, that's why. Okay, so yeah, that would have given him the win for sure, but he didn't do that. He's way in the lead. I'm able to just barely salvage it.
Oh, I thought that was his blunder right there.
See, I'm trying to save it, This was...
Pawn forward is what it was.
Yeah, so this one definitely hurt him because I was able to take his rook, but it didn't make that much of a difference, surprisingly. Yeah, so that pawn forward made it I think that was a blunder. What was that?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So that was a blunder because now it's tie. I kind of give it up somehow. He starts pushing. He's so far in the lead right now.
Yeah, he should have. Oh, look at that last one, man. It's so close.
Yeah, so what he should have done here...
Let's put the rook down, right?
No, it looks like move his king over, so I couldn't take this. Because then he would have taken here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's checkmate.
Yeah.
So he didn't move his king, though. And that basically made it a draw. I was able to take him and then take his pawns. Not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, that was a pretty complicated game. I think I'll just leave it there today. Overall, 81% accuracy is actually not bad. There were a few blunders, just complicated positions, I think. We did earn 1 ELO point, so maybe we should take that as a win.
And he lost 200. Whoa.
Yeah, it's because he has a Bruno profile. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I think as I study throughout this next day or two, I'll come back to this game and study what I could have done better. Maybe how to better analyze positions like that where there's so many pawns trying to become queens. Yeah. But make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, share, favorite, and donate. Go check out ZBUCKNER's YouTube channel. Link is also in the description. And make sure you check out our sponsor, Skittles.com. All right, guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me, Buck.
You're welcome.
And that's it for today.